What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a bit of an old school video in the sense that we're finally modding a car again. And they're nice, simple, easy, and cheap mods. Specifically, they're for the GR Supra, and more specifically, they're for the interior. For those of you keeping up with the channel, you already know, but for those who aren't, I recently installed a BMW style steering wheel in the Supra. This is honestly, guys, one of my favorite mods I think I've ever done on any car. The lighting isn't gonna do this thing justice, but just look how good this steering wheel looks, guys. Also, we installed the Keys Motorsports magnetic carbon fiber paddle shifter. So essentially, the car now has a few nice carbon touches to it. It has the original OEM carbon on the center console over here, and now even has the carbon on the steering wheel trim, if you guys can see that. And it also has carbon on the paddle shifter. So we might as well add some more carbon, but just tasteful carbon. Like, I don't want to go crazy and make this thing look tacky. We're gonna add a tasteful bit to it, and we're also gonna do something else which is very nostalgic to me. It's actually, I think, probably arguably my first video that I ever uploaded on my channel. Maybe not the first video, maybe like the first, at least like one of my first 3 videos I uploaded. And it's gonna be inside this box. Those of you who know, you know exactly what this is. For those who don't, stay tuned, because it is a nice, simple, and easy mod you can do on your Supra or pretty much any BMW or any car, really. But let's start off with the other mod first, because I'm more hyped for that one, and it's gonna be a carbon fiber piece for the seat right over here. Normally, it's just this aluminum style plastic with some black plastic back here to make it look like it's a pass-through. It's not really a pass-through, guys. Like, it's all solid. Sorry, I should have asked for consent first. This is probably a little controversial to some people, but we're actually gonna be sticking on carbon to cover it. Now, I know people are gonna say, oh, you're making your car heavier. I don't care, guys. It's a strictly aesthetic thing. I don't care about the 2 extra ounces of the little carbon fiber piece that goes over it. I just want it to look cooler and better match the interior. Because right now we have that nice black and carbon look with the steering wheel, with the OEM stuff, and then that's gonna match once we install this. Anyways, guys, here is the new piece. Like I was saying, it is real carbon. It is dry carbon as well, so it's nice and thin, so it'll lay nice and flat on the seat, and it also won't add too much extra weight. It's just gonna look a lot better. Again, this is purely aesthetic. It's not to actually make my car light, because I mean, that ship has sailed a long time ago. So to install this, guys, it really can't get much easier. We're just gonna wipe it clean with a microfiber cloth and some alcohol, which I'm kind of leaking all over the place. Oopsies. Although this was a super cheap piece, it actually already came with 3M tape on it, which is nice. So we just gotta peel this off, which is gonna be, honestly, probably the hardest part about this whole process. Anyways, now all we have to do is just literally stick this thing on, hold it on for a bit, and hope it stays. I mean, look at that. I don't know. Again, I feel like this might be a little controversial, but I personally really like it. I feel like it better suits the rest of the interior, which again, the lighting is not in our favor because of the sun right now. But I promise you guys, off camera, this looks so good. The black leather carbon style over here, down to the center console, and now on to the seat as well. It flows so nicely. Although this piece was pretty cheap and off AliExpress, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it actually fits really nice. The carbon is pretty decent looking, and again, overall, it looks really good. So really can't beat it. That's definitely one for me. I'm gonna do the other side for a short form video, and then we'll jump into the last mod for today. All right, boys, so I went ahead and finished the other side off camera. That one was a little more of a pain because, well, I don't know, it wasn't really sitting exactly right. Like, it was kind of difficult to make it stay, but it feels like it's staying at this point. Like, now it's actually staying, but when I was trying to first stick it on, like, I had to like really force it in. The other one was easier. This one was definitely a little more of a pain. Overall, looks really good, but yeah, I don't know what the longevity of this thing's gonna be like. If someone sits on the seat, are they gonna kind of like break it off or something? Let's just see how it does, but the point is, it looks really good. So on the same theme of nice, cheap, and easy interior mods, the next one we have is, well, let me just open and show you guys. It is a red start button. Yes, one of the first mods I ever installed on my 435. If you can even call this thing a mod. I don't know. I'm gonna count it as a mod. I like it. It makes the interior feel a little more like sporty and stuff. My M3 has a red start button. My X5 actually ended up installing one. The X5 came with a silver one. And weirdly enough, the Supra also comes with a silver one, which I don't know, doesn't fit the interior of this car. So I think a red one's just gonna look a lot better, a lot more sporty. It's gonna kind of like match the vibe of the interior now. Again, the steering wheel, the carbon on the seats, and then soon a red start button. There are a million videos showing how to install a red start button on these cars, so I'm not gonna go too in depth here, but just a heads up, guys, one of the best ways to do it, in my opinion, is disconnecting the battery. That way, when you try to remove the old start button and install this one, the car isn't turning on and off. All right guys, so I disconnected that negative terminal, and now because of that, we can mess with this start button and not deal with the car turning on and off. So we can go ahead and give it a nice clean, because obviously we touch this all the time with our greasy little fingers. So we got to get rid of all that grease, all that oil, so we can properly remove this thing. So if you guys get the red start button that I have linked down below, it is going to come with this 3M putty stuff. So we're gonna stick this onto the start button. Again, press it in. That's why having the battery disconnected is so important. And then hopefully be able to just quickly pull it off. But what I'm gonna do is actually just move the steering wheel out of the way a little bit, so we have a little more space to work with. So next we're gonna take this adhesive, this like strong putty stuff, stick it on to the start button just like that. Get a nice kind of surface. Again guys, this is why disconnecting that battery is so important, because we can do this freely without the car turning on and off. All right, let's see if we can get this first try. Aha, got it. First try guys, again, cleaning it off with some rubbing alcohol, and then also having the ability to just nicely spread this stuff out on it without the car turning on and off. It is a huge game changer. So simple step, but again, really important. So with the old one out, obviously all we have to do now is install the new one, which should just go on like that. Man, I don't know why I'm sweating, guys. It is literally October. Anyways, we are all set. The button is installed. Super easy, like quick install. I mean, you really can't beat it. It's such a simple, like cheap and easy mod. If you guys want some, I'll leave the ones for the Supra down in the description below. It's a little confusing because it's for some like older BMWs too. So I wasn't even sure if this one was gonna fit, but it does fit, it does work. It was super easy. The adhesive that they give is actually really strong. Just take my advice, disconnect the battery, it makes your life a little easier, and make sure this thing is properly cleaned, because that way you can get a nice adhesion and just pull this thing off the first time around. But overall guys, I really like it. It looks really good. The steering wheel looks really good. Start button looks really good. The carbon on the seats look really good. I feel like the interior of this thing is just coming along. Like, I don't know. Are we gonna do much more to the interior? Probably not. But anyways, guys, I think this is gonna be a pretty quick video. These mods literally took me like a minute each. So however long this video ends up being, that's just how long it's gonna be. We're not gonna drag it along any longer. But if you guys want any of this stuff, obviously links down below. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If there's anything else you want me to do to the interior of the Supra, or any good ideas, please let me know. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop it a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. If you don't listen that much,